Hey, and welcome back. Today, we're going to take a look at how to do multiplying by tens, hundreds, and thousands, but while incorporating exponents as well. So, the first thing I need to look at is that when I multiply, I am going up by tens when I go across the chart. So, from ones to tens is a times 10. Tens to hundreds times 10. Hundreds to 1,000s times 10. You help me. 1,000s to 10,000s, right? Times 10. And then 10,000s to 100,000s. Yes, times 10. Now, I can also use exponents to say this instead of having to write it out with using place value, instead of saying 32 times 10, 32 times 100, 32 times 1,000, 32 times 10,000, because I'm going to hit bigger numbers really quickly. So, ones is 10 to the 0, because I have no zeros out here to show me there's a 10 involved. It's my starting point. Tens is 10 to the first, because I have 1 0 telling me I've got 1 10 in use. Hundreds is 10 to the second, because again I have 2 zeros in use. That tells me I have 2 10s in play. 1,000s is 10 to the, I want you to help me. 0, 1, 2, yeah, 3. And why is it? Well, yeah, I have 3 zeros. I have 3 10s in use. 10,000, so it would be 10 to the, you are so right, it's 10 to the fourth. Because again, 1, 2, 3, 4, I have 4 10s in use. And then the last one on my chart is 100,000s, which is 10s to the, right, 10 to the fifth. Because again, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 10s in use. I can't just say because I have 5 zeros, because that's not always going to be the case. I have to say I have 5 10s in use. So, let's look at some examples. I'm going to drop down here, and I'm going to say 8 times 1, or 89 times 1 equals 89 times 10 to the, do I have a 0? Right. And it equals 89. Now, in 5th grade, we talk about base facts as well as we do in 4th grade. My base fact is just a fact that my brain can find that I can say, oh, this makes it easier for me to use mental math. Because I know when I'm using a 10, whatever my exponent tells me is however many zeros I'm going to have. So my basic fact is 89 times 1. So what is 89 times 1? Right? What's my exponent tell me? I have 890. Let's keep going. Basic fact. How many zeros do I have right here? Right, so that's going to tell me my exponent, because that tells me I have 2 10s. So, basic fact, 89 times 1 is, right, and how many zeros do I have? What does my exponent tell me? Right, I have 2 zeros. You are so smart, I can't trick you. Basic fact. This one's kind of hard for me to figure out, so I'm going to see how many 10s I have in use. 1, 2, 3. So I now have 3 10s. So basic fact is 89. Oh, so 89 times 10 to the third is 89,000. Let's keep going. I'm going to find my basic fact again. I'm going to set up a math problem. 89 times 10 to the, how many 10s do I have? Right, 4. So I'm going to say 89. 1, 2, 3, 4 tens. Let's look at actually multiplying these out. 4 times 10 to the third. Well, there's my basic fact. That's 4. And this tells me, right, 3 zeros. 4,000. Okay. But what about when it's not so nice and pretty like this, where they've got the factor and then the 10 with the exponent? What if they have the base number with the exponent first and then the factor? Let's look at it. So my basic fact is broken up a little bit. What is 38 times 1? Right? And what does this tell me? Right, very good. 2, 3. And then 1, 2, 3, comma follows me. Let's look at a couple of more examples just to make sure we've really got this down. So, number 14, 52 times 10 to the equals 520,000. So, right here, it's asking me to find my exponent. How would I do that? Are you sure I just count the zeros? You're right, I do, because my zeros tell me how many tens. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And you have to be careful because you need to make sure you know what your basic starting factor is. If it was 520, this would have been where I started. But it was 52, so I just look right there. Let's look at this. 382 times 10 to the 4th. Ooh. I want to start with my basic factor, my basic fact. 382 times 1 is 382. How many tens am I using? Right, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, comma follows me. Oh, still have more numbers. Got to keep going. 1, 2, 3, comma follows me. So 382 times 10 to the 4th is 3,820,000. I hope this has helped, and I'll see you guys again really soon. Bye.